I want to make a real quick video here where I actually have a little bit of a rant about shooters. Specifically shooters that like to shoot on public lands. Now I know a lot of people that shoot on public lands are always complaining like, oh, the left is taking away our rights to shoot on public lands. They're always complaining and now we can't shoot on these lands. They rope them off or they prevent us from going in there, or they put boulders in front of the roads. And you know what? That's a bunch of crap. That is not the main reason that public lands are being fenced off from private shooters. It's because of the private shooters themselves. I have spoken to many resource officers, many game wardens, and so on, and the reason that we're being fenced off from these lands is because we trash the land. When you ask them, do you get complaints from anti-gunners or people on the left that don't want to shoot out there? They're like, not really. And if we do, it's such a small minority of people, we don't even pay any attention. But the shooters themselves are damaging the land so badly, leaving them in such poor condition that they have to stop us from using them. Well, this weekend, I got a chance to go out and actually help clean up one of these areas. I was volunteering with a group from Northwest Firearms. They sponsored a cleanup of a local shooting site. There we go, Northwest Firearms. Making a lot of progress here, but it is wet as hell. Got quite a few people here. Here's my Jeep, which Caden is sitting in. But we're getting it done. And you know what? It was disgusting out there. And I'm not talking about the conditions of the weather. I'm talking about the shooting area itself and how dirty it was and how unkept it was. As you can see in this picture here, it is awful. And this isn't a specific picture taken of, the dirtiest spot I could find. It looked like this everywhere you looked. If people wouldn't be such assholes, this wouldn't be so bad. We worked for hours and hours in the rain raking to even make a dent in it. It was really hard work and it was really wet out there while we were doing it. I'm getting soaked all the way through. My pants are definitely soaked all the way through. But we're making progress. We got a lot of piles here. Now we just got to get the piles somewhere. And I hate the fact that we have to go out there and do that. I do like the fact that it's a public thing that we can do together and be visible and look like we're making a positive change as gun owners. That's a good thing. I suggest that you get involved in anything like that you can. But I hate the fact that we have to do it, that there's so many irresponsible people out there that are ruining it for everyone else. And like I said, they cleaned this place for hours. I was there a couple hours myself, and in the couple hours I was there, we took out truckload after truckload of garbage. There's one load of stuff. Everything from broken beer bottles to shotgun shells to shattered radios, appliances people decided to shoot at because they thought it was fun, but then they didn't bother to clean up afterwards. I mean, these people abuse the privilege of shooting on that public land, and it is a privilege because it isn't just your land, it's everyone's land, it's my land too. And if you can't respect my land, I don't want you shooting on it. You've shown me that you cannot handle the privilege of shooting there. You don't deserve the privilege. So if it's a choice between having you destroy the land or having no one be able to shoot on it, I'm going to choose to have no one be able to shoot on it. And most reasonable gun owners, most responsible gun owners are making the same choice. Because when we have our meetings, our public land meetings, people that are really good supporters of the Second Amendment decide we'd rather not see the land destroyed. We would rather lose our rights to shoot on than we would see a bunch of irresponsible people destroy our public property. So I guess I have 2 points for this rant today. One is to say, get out there and do something positive as the gun community. Get involved in some cleanup efforts, etc. And the second thing I'm saying is, stop making it necessary for us to do these cleanups. If you're a shooter and you go out there and you don't clean up after yourself, stop going out there. If you can't handle the minor responsibility of taking away what you took with you, then you don't deserve the right to be out there. If you can't handle something as simple as just cleaning up your own trash, then maybe you need to go pay and shoot at a private range where someone will clean up after you.